and my legs are absolutely fried right now. Time to hop on this treadmill, get this cardio done. Time to start getting there. All right, I guess say time to get after it. We've been perfect Friday. We were perfect Saturday. We were perfect Sunday. And now Monday. So what? It's Thursday. No. We were perfect. What's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, now Monday. So 5 straight days of being lifting weights, doing cardio, and eating clean. So try to get it down those last 7 pounds. 7, 8 pounds, yeah, something like that. So that's the goal. Lose these last 7 or 8 pounds. So I went from 303 to 210. Now we back grinding. What's up, beautiful people? There's 3 of you guys on. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I truly appreciate that. Really curious to see how this is going to go. Last time I did leg day and then did cardio right afterwards, my legs cramped up so bad I had to pause leg day 2 or 3 times. So we'll see what happens. What up, Mason? How you doing, man? Things are going good. I had training, so I spent most of my day on the road. I'm excited to get back on the diet, or excited to get back on this grind, man. I've seen huge growth in this account today. I've seen huge growth in my Facebook account, and I've seen huge growth in my IG account today. So all of them have been skyrocketing. So it just allows me to spread the word a little bit more, continue motivating people to lose weight like I lost weight, continue motivating people to level up, man. So it's been neat. Like I've gained almost 150 followers, to almost 200 followers on Facebook. I've gained over 200 followers here. Like I've gained about 250 followers on IG just like the last day alone. So it has been pretty damn neat. Like, and then my TT account is just a struggle. That's a completely different animal. But guys, there's 5 of y'all beautiful folks on right now. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. There you go. Thank you for whoever hit that like button. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Now we got 19 of y'all beautiful folks on. Yes, guys, as Mason said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Once we get to 6,000, welcome in them. How you doing from the UK? Guys, once we get to 6,000 subscribers, I'm going to sign up for a classic, I think like a bodybuilding competition. Let's just use that for lack of better terms. So I'm pretty excited. It's something I want to do my entire life. Now that I've lost 93 pounds, I need to lose about another 10 pounds. And 100%, I'm going to get on there. What up, Yard? Tonelli, what up? How's everybody doing today? Guys, 3 more of y'all beautiful people hit that like button. I truly appreciate that. Oh. Oh. My legs. Guys, we hopped up to 10 likes in a hurry. That's awesome. Appreciate that, guys. How's it going? Welcome in, Braden. How you doing, man? I wish I could be that buff. Keep going. I've been training UFC. Lilo, man, you can get there, man. Everybody can get there. Like, I ain't nothing special. Like, this is just what happens when you show up and work put all the work in. Like it's literally just dedicate yourself to whatever it is you want to achieve. Like I'm not on TRT, I'm not on GLPDs. I take 2 supplements. I take C4 pre-workout and I take protein powder. Like that's it. So this is what happens when you show up for yourself every single day. Like you show up and show out. It's that simple. Come up with a goal, write a plan to achieve that goal, and then everything in life should be focused on that. Like you don't need any side quests here and there. All your focus needs to be whatever that goal is. Gonna like and go Venmo a random streamer. Well, Braden, you can Venmo me, man. You can give me money. I'd appreciate it. Hello, Hollywood, California. Welcome in, Chuck Norris. Well, welcome in, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? Says appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that, man. You are ripped. Thanks, boss. Appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm out here. I got about another 7 pounds to go. So it's crazy how I went from 300 pounds, 303, to now I'm down to 210 with another like 7 pounds to go. But then once we get up to 6,000 subscribers, guys, I'm going to sign up for a bodybuilding competition. At that point, I'm going to have to push my absolute limits, and I'll probably have to drop down to like 190. Were you muscular before you got heavy? I've always been pretty muscular. I've lifted weights since I was 15 years old. So, yes. Welcome in. Do I work out every day? I work out 6 days a week. I do cardio and I lift weights 5 days a week. Jarvie, you love me? Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Trent. Yes, guys, hit that like and subscribe. Yes, I was over 300 pounds. I was 303 pounds at my heaviest. 100%. Kisses for my favorite athlete. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I work out 3 days a week and go light. It helped you. That's awesome. I'm telling you, doesn't matter if you're male, female, old, young, hitting the gym will automatically make you feel better about yourself. It is a huge difference. Telling you, everybody needs to hit the gym. It'll make you simply feel better about yourself, and it will literally improve every aspect of your life. Nah, man, I've been looking into creatine. I'm not gonna lie, because everybody on here tells me, you know, you should be taking creatine. I follow Dana Lynn Bailey and a lot of stuff. Have a lot of respect for her. So I'm gonna start looking into creatine. Maybe, but no. Currently, I'm only on C4 and protein. Were you this muscular before you got heavy? I mean, I was always strong, but I didn't overly look muscular because I was super fat. Like my belly stuck out to here, my face stuck out to here. Like I was super heavy. But guys, we got 21 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Double tap that screen. Let's get to 20 likes. I would truly, truly appreciate that. How much time do you need to do cardio to lose weight? David, I do 65 minutes, 6 days a week. But again, for anybody, it's really whatever you want to do. Like I always tell people a minimum of 20 minutes a session. But for me, because I don't half-ass anything, when I started this journey, I was doing 20 minutes, then I went to 40 minutes, then I went to 60 minutes, and now I do 65 minutes, 6 days a week. Hi, do you walk every day? Athen, I walk 6 days a week. So as I have a goal, and I'm hyper-fixated on this goal, this is what I'm doing. Creatine makes you fat. Does it, Jay? I know it'll bloat you, especially if you do like monohydrate creatine because it packs water into the muscles. So you're lucky you don't have sports in school. Now I've done that part of my life, but I have 2 kids. I work 5 jobs. I work, 60, 70 hours a week. I drive 50 minutes one way to work. So don't make excuses, man. Life's all about excuses. Too often people are making excuses why they can't achieve what they want to achieve instead of just making goals and achieving those goals. It's that simple. Like I can make excuses. I work too much. I got fat because I work too much. But those at the end of the day are excuses. It's right now, I don't have a clock, but it's what, 9 o'clock here? Almost 9 o'clock here in Michigan. And I'm just now getting on my treadmill to do my cardio. I can make excuses and say I got home too late. How old am I? I am 60, good Lord. I am 39 years old. I'll be 40 in April. Why you don't walk for a whole day? I've considered it. I've thought about doing something like that. Nice, 5 jobs. That's insane. Well, Trent, again, you got to do what you got to do to achieve greatness. I fully believe everybody has greatness in them. I want to retire by the age of 45. So I started working multiple jobs, started making multiple incomes. I started investing. I currently own 13 rental properties. I own $1.4 million worth of real estate, and I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45 and live off the passive income of my rental properties. Like, that's my ultimate goal. Do I take anything? David, I just take C4 pre-workout and I take protein shakes. That's it. So I'm not taking anything crazy. Welcome in, Deanna. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a fabulous day. Guys, I need one of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Let's see if we can get up to 25 likes. And then head up, hit that subscribe. Show some love, guys. This count is growing so fast. I truly appreciate that. Everybody smash that like button. Everybody smash that subscribe button. Show some love and support. I would truly, truly, truly appreciate that. Do you believe in fasting or juicing? No, Kevin, I don't believe in fasting. Because again, like if you want to keep your muscle on and grow muscle, you want to stay in what's protein synthesis, which is basically you have protein every so many hours in your body. So for me, like I'll take a protein shake at 10. I drink the other half at noon. I eat my first meal of rice, chicken, and broccoli around 1:30. I eat my next one around 4:30. And then I eat my eggs, cottage cheese around 9:30 at night. So I constantly have 50 grams of protein 4 times throughout the day. Well, I guess technically 20, 20, or 24, 24, 50, 50, 50, roughly. What up, Justin? How you doing? Pre-workout, it puts the burn in your chest. It's really freaking cool. The man, I'm not sure. What do I do for days of water? Actually, man, that's a fun fact. I'm not a big fan of regular water. I drink the flavored water from like Walmart, Myers, Kroger's. They come in the 1 liter. The flavored sparkling water, they have 10 calories in them. I usually drink about 2 of those a day. I drink a protein shake full of this every day. And then I have black coffee in the morning. So that's a good chunk of my water throughout the day. I'm getting 600K. Lawsuit looking to invest into a couple rental properties. iBrew, that's where it's at, man. I currently own 13 units right now. And so I'm on pace to retire early. You ever tried, someone said, you ever try something, I missed it. What up, Carlos, how you doing? I do cardio 3 days a week. Carlos with those gifts. Thank you so much, Carlos, for those gems. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Revenge says put a shirt on. My girl's on here. It's funny because a lot of people come in here with crazy stuff, but my man's being supportive. I appreciate that, bro. I do cardio 3 days a week, lift 2 days, and rest 1 day, and then I have sports. Yeah. Well, try it again. If you want it, you got to want it. Like for me, a lot of times my day goes, I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not done with my day until 11 o'clock at night most nights. Like, I get up at 7, shower, get ready for work, leave for work at 7:40. I go and I work till 6, 7 o'clock at night. I go to the gym, I lift weights, I do cardio, and then I got to drive home. So by that time, it's 10 o'clock. I come home, I make my eggs, I make my food, I eat at 10:30, I shower, it's 11. By the time I've now had a chance to sit down and do anything. And so when you lift weights for an hour a day and you do cardio for 65 minutes, you're already at 2 hours and 5 minutes at that. If I have to do abs, then my workout usually takes me about 2 hours and 40 minutes, or 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and like 25 minutes. So it's all about what you want. Let's not talk about God and the Bible in here. I truly appreciate it. We don't talk about God, or we don't talk about religion in here, and we don't talk about politics. Because either way, you're going to piss off half the population, because they're not going to agree with you. And in this live, the whole purpose is to support people along their journey of weight loss or positivity, whatever the hell they got going on in life. But those topics like there, we avoid here because they cause so much hate and divide. Yeah, I play soccer and tennis. I like tennis. Tennis is actually fun. Tennis is a good time. Lucas, you did that same shit last night. You're just weird, man. Just copying and pasting the exact same thing. What up, Jamie? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, guys. We are at 30 likes so far. I truly appreciate that. Let's see what goal. Let's see if we can get to 70 likes tonight. So everybody smash that like button. I truly, truly appreciate that. You sexy bro. Thanks, Juan. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I know. That creates the divide. How many miles am I doing today, Carlos? I am doing 4.3 miles. So I do 4.3 miles every single day. So, Jamie, I'm doing good, man. It's It's a great day. It's another day to be alive, another day to push limitations. So that's what I'm doing. Your boss needs the measurement of my nipple circumference. I ain't even mad, bro. Like, that's actually pretty damn clever. Like, I ain't even mad. Like you get like, I don't know, like more than a thumbnail. That's about the best measurement I can give you right now, buddy. What up, Nelly? How you doing? Can I take off my shorts? That's that paid content after hours, man. We will supply tools for measurements. That's awesome, guys. Looking great. Just came across you. How long have you been on your weight loss journey? Brian, I've been at this probably about 17 months now. I've had some good months, I had some bad months. Basically the month of like Christmas, I took 17 days off in a row where I didn't work out. I didn't do cardio. I ate whatever I want. I gained about 10, 15 pounds back from the weight I'd lost. Like, I took some time off during Thanksgiving. So basically from like December 24th-ish to like the 1st was like a really difficult time period for me. But then on January 1st, I re-locked back in and I did what I called the 30 days of perfection. So for 30 days, I ate perfect food, no cheat meals, no pizza, no cookies, no cheese, no nothing. Nothing that would be considered like a great tasting food. No coffee in my creamery, no soda pop. And then I did 65 minutes of cardio, 6 days a week, lifted weights 5 days a week. And so for the entire month from January 1st to January 30th, I was 100% locked in, which is crazy because the most I've ever gone without cheating on my diet was 13 days. Because usually I plan a cheat meal at least every other week, you know, to have that mental break. But for 30 days, I locked in. And during that 30 days, I lost 24 pounds in 30 days. So it was insane. So I went from 236.8 to 212.8 in 30 days. What made you start doing YouTube? Hustle? Well, I started posting a lot of content on Facebook, just kind of like my story, my journey, the things I was doing. And then I had so many people send me private messages, people I personally knew, people I was friends with, people I used to work with. And all these people are like, man, continue posting, continue doing this. Like, you're really motivating me. Like, I got probably 15 messages today from people either on IG or on Facebook saying like how much my story has motivated them and how much my story has really helped them want to do better for themselves and their families. And so I'm like, damn, I'm like, at this point, like, I could do more. I got more to give. And so at this point, I just started posting my shorts on everything, and then I started going live, and then I started cutting part of the lives and posting that. And like, it really just kind of started to like what do you call that? Snowballing downhill and like taking off and going really well. And I really enjoy helping people. My primary job is I'm a social worker. So the ability to give back, the ability to be supportive, like all too often you see these people, fitness people, they want to be coaches and they want to do all this stuff. They want to do all this paid content and all this stuff out there. And it's like, I don't want to do that shit. I want to give my knowledge away for free. Like at one point I was a certified personal trainer. Like, I want to give back to society. I want people to do better. I want people to be healthier. I want people to live longer. I want people to have a better sex drive. I just want people overall just to function better. And if, like, I'll get people that'll come on here and be like, hey man, like when I see you doing cardio, like I hop on the treadmill or I go work out or I'll go do a fitness video. And it's like, dude, that's fucking awesome, man. Like, that story is so cool. And so for me, I keep doing it. There'll be times where I'm not feeling like streaming. And then I hop on here and I hear a story and I'm like, okay, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I continue to keep like pushing people to do better. Yes, as Mason said, guys, like and subscribe. I'm gonna be able to pin that. What speed am I walking at, Adam? So I walk at a 4-point speed for 65 minutes. So it ends up being 4.3 miles at the end of the day. Guys, we need 2 more of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, and then head up and hit that subscribe button. Show some love and support, guys. I truly, truly appreciate that. Cyber, are you happy about my story or did I make you sad? There you go, guys. We are 1 like away from 40 likes for this live. I truly appreciate that. What up, Dark Cloud? How you doing, man? Hustle, you agree? All too often, like, people just begging to be coaches and doing all this stuff and extra stuff, and it's like, dude, we live in a time where we have unlimited free stuff on the internet. Like people paying for stuff is unnecessary. Go educate yourself without paying for people. And there's people out there like me This is why I tell people, like, follow my Facebook, follow my IG, where you could send me private messages. Like, I get tons of private messages from people on IG asking about specifically how I do it, what's going on, like what foods I eat, what exercise do I, what does my cheat meal look like what does a day look like, and just sometimes I'll be like, man, I want to cheat on my diet today, and they'll message me and be like, hey, I'm really struggling, like, what can you do? And sometimes I'm able to walk them through that. Mason deleted a comment. What did someone say? I missed it. That's wild if Mason asked you, buddy, because he never blocks anybody. So my man must have said something off the chain. How long does it take to get that? What do you mean, Red? Hey, Corey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks, Dark. I appreciate that. Wow, guys, we are already up to 42 likes. That is absolutely awesome. I appreciate that love and support, guys. It is crazy. Right now, my right leg wants to cramp so bad from leg day today. Like, I could just tell. It just keeps catching and catching and catching. Like, it wants to cramp. Because I did, like, to get this muscular. Well, Red, one of the things you have to do is, like, some people are just already muscular. They just have too much fat covering it up. And that was my problem. I was muscular, but I had a lot of fat covering it up. Like, I was 303 pounds. And I've lost 93 pounds in the last 17 months, just the old-fashioned way of hard work and dedication. And so now that I've lost the weight, like, my muscles now show through. So I've been lifting weights since I was like 18. Or I've actually been lifting weights since I was probably like 15. But I never really started to look this good. Like, I've never, like, when I go like this, you can see shoulder striations. I've never had that before in my entire life. Like, you could see like a muscle or a vein in my bicep. I've never had that my entire life. Up until now, but this is the most locked in I've done. I'm not nothing special. I don't have crazy genetics. I'm not taking any hormones. Like, so when I tell you guys, everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. He was talking about you coming. Oh, I mean, maybe Mason. Maybe I'll bet both sides. How much money they got? That's. No, man, you're good. Like, that don't bother me. What up, Hurricane? How you doing? Good for you. Do I like Pop-Tarts? Dre, absolutely I love Pop-Tarts, but Pop-Tarts are terrible for you. They have dead fruit in them, and there's zero nutrition. So I don't eat them, but they're absolutely great. Corey, people just come on here and just say all kinds of stuff, but sometimes we ignore people and sometimes we make fun of people. It just kind of all just depends how it is. But guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that follow button, show me some love. What up, Limp Away? How you doing, brother? Bro, I'm over 800 pounds. Dang, Devin, you still over 800? You gotta start, buddy, before your heart gives out on you, man. How long do you do weights for training for your arms? Red, usually all my lift weights time takes about an hour. So I do 8 sets of biceps, 8 sets of triceps, and then I do 6 sets of forearms. So I really focus on the grip strength because my grip strength's poor. Sorry, somebody commented and I missed it. Something about ginger turmeric shot. Recomment it. What speed am I at, Adam? I'm at a 4-point speed. And again, I specifically want to watch my heart rate. And I want my heart rate to be around 125 to 140, which is the fat burning zone. I want to get jacked. I stopped drinking a week ago. Hurricane, I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome, buddy. I'm so proud of you. That's a huge step for you. You got this. How long have you been a transsexual? Juan, why you come in here with weird stuff, man? Sometimes I just don't know what to say. Like I read a comment and I'm like, wow, someone just said that. Like, on the internet, like, for everybody to read. Like, I just don't know what to say. What up, LM? How you doing? Thank you so much, Limp Away, for that gift. I truly appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the party hat. I appreciate that. Guys, we are 1 like away from 50 likes for this live. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. There we go, guys. We got to 50 likes. That's absolutely awesome. Have you do like all? Sorry, Corey, I'm not understanding your question. What up, Heather? How you doing tonight? All right, guys, we are 25 minutes into cardio with another, what is that? 40, gosh, dang, we got 40 minutes to go, guys. Is this AI? Nope, I'm not. What's your go-to dinner for food? So Hurricane, I pretty much eat the same thing every single night. I'll do 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites. I cook the eggs over easy because I like the taste of the yolks. And then I do 1 cup of non-fat cottage cheese because it's a casein protein. So slow digestive protein to be in your system overnight, which helps build and repair muscles. And then I do some kind of fruit. So an apple, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever fruit is normally on sale. Kiwi, big fan of cherries. So really whatever's on sale. I'm having 2 weeks sober from alcohol only because, well, in him, I hope you figure it out, man. Hopefully you can stay sober. I'm proud of you. Regardless, you're still sober for 2 weeks. So that's awesome, buddy. Looking good. Good night from France. Well, thanks, Amax. I appreciate that. Do I ever get bored of one food? Corey, not really. Sometimes I joke that I'm autistic. So sometimes eating the same thing over and over actually helps me stay on my diet. It's anytime when I start to deviate or start to add things in is when it becomes more difficult. But I eat the same thing. I'm joking. I only drink occasionally. Oh, well, man, hey, I've had people come in here talking about how they've been sober for 3 or 4 days. Like, that's a huge thing. Like, I'm a social worker. I deal with people drinking all the time. I drink with people who struggle with sobriety all the time. I work with people who struggle with mental health all the time. So when people come in here and they're like sober, like, that's a big fucking deal, man. People need to be proud of themselves. It's hard to get sober. Moderation is key. You're right. It's funny. I posted a video the other day specifically talking about drinking. Like, I don't drink alcohol, not because I don't like it, but simply like when I allow myself to cheat on my diet, I would much rather have coffee with creamer. So I love coffee with like French vanilla creamer, but that creamer is absolutely terrible for you. You double tap the screen with your hips. Well, congratulations, Juan. I probably could do that. I have very nice hip bones now at this point. So, but I don't know if I could do that. Guys, I need one of y'all lovely folks double tap that screen. Let's get to 55 likes if you haven't done so already. I truly, truly appreciate that. Girl, your chest is amazing. How? Ed, so first of all, what you got to do is you got to lift heavy sets of 4. So on flat bench, start out with heavy, heavy, heavy. If the weight's not almost killing you, then you're not doing it right. So I do heavy sets of 4. So usually I do 265 for 4, 285 for 4, 295 for 4. And then yesterday I pushed 305 for 4. So if you go back and look at my shorts I posted this morning, I posted me benching 305 for 4. And then after that, I go into other press exercises. So I do a total of 12 press exercises. So 4 heavy sets. Then I go into like 4 sets of incline, sets of 12. And then I'll do another exercise set of 12. So usually I go to the gym, it's either like a jammer machine or the lay and press machine. So I do 4 sets of 12. So I do 12 total sets of presses. And then I usually do 3 sets of 12 of either cable flies or like reverse pec deck, or I'll use dumbbells. And then I do 3 sets of 12 coming from underneath. So you can get that really good squeeze. You see how that chest looks? Get that really good squeeze with that pec deck. That's why I'm asking. His chest is so nice. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, man. What up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Ed. So I just said, like, I do basically 4 or 12 sets of press exercises. Then I go into 3 sets of like regular flies, and then 3 sets of like underneath flies. How's your chest? So good, but you're not. Stomach. Oh, Corey, because I was fat as fuck. Excuse my language if there's children in here. But I was super fat. I allowed myself to get extremely overweight. And so this here is skin. Loose skin. If I go like this and pull the loose skin down, like I have a full 6-pack. But when you abuse your body and you eat too much junk food and go out to eat too much and eat too much pizza, you get fat. When you get fat, your skin expands to be able to fit in the fat. And you do irreversible damage to your body. And I've done irreversible damage to my body at this point. So I just recently, yesterday, bought an oil. I'm going to start putting the oil on my skin to see if some of it starts to absorb back up. Hopefully it does. If not, I'm looking at like a tummy tuck surgery to remove this here. So this here is pretty self-conscious. Like, I hate it. How many calories is in your cheat day, Adam? That's a big number. 6,000, 8,000. It's a big number. I allow myself to eat whatever I want all day long. There's no rules. It gets crazy. What up, Andrew? How you doing today, buddy? I use dumbbells only, but smaller weights. Yeah, Ed, you gotta lift the weights, man. You gotta lift heavy. If you want your chest to grow, you gotta lift heavy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is that they don't add enough weight. So if you're doing 40 pounds on the flat bench and dumbbells, and you do 12 and you got 4 or 5 more in you, at a certain point you're just not gonna grow anymore. You need to keep adding weight, keep adding weight, keep adding weight. So that's what I do. Corey, I make you feel bad? Well, hopefully I don't mean to. How long do you do this? How long do you do this a day though? What do you mean, Gavin? Once a week cheat meal? Nope. So right now, I've been so inconsistent. So I've cheated on my diet. It was like 3 out of 4 days. Just because I had a really weird week. Like I had a nervous breakdown. My buddy had a nervous breakdown. Like I took my family out to eat. So it's been a really weird week. But normally I like to cheat about once every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks I'll go out to eat or get pizza or do whatever. But I do enjoy a good cheat day. So I think once I get to maintenance mode, then I'll probably cheat once a week. But I think at this point, like once every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, I'll have a full cheat day. Oh, about your stomach? Nah, Corey, man, it doesn't bother me. Like, again, if anything, I just tell people, like, this is what happened, and I always try to be cautious of people, like, take care of your body, because you only have one body. Once you do damage, you can't go back. How long do you use this throughout the day? Like, are you talking about the treadmill? I'm on the treadmill for 65 minutes. Guys, I need 3 of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get up to 60 likes. Once we get up to 60 likes, head up, hit that subscribe button. Show me some love and support, guys. This channel has been growing immensely the last few days. I eat chocolate cake. I like chocolate cake too. That's awesome. Get dressed. Women wear shirts while exercising. Why can't men? Deborah, you got self-confidence issues? Is that the problem? Because last time I checked, this is my damn house. I pay the bills here. I pay the internet bill here. I bought the treadmill. This is my shit. Like, it's weird if I have a shirt on. Like, this is my house. I'm not at a public gym. You know, they always tell people if you want to do whatever you want to do, like, buy your own equipment. I wouldn't bought my own equipment. This treadmill alone cost me $1,000. Like, I own all my own shit. I don't wear a shirt at home. Like, that's weird. So, like, for me to put a shirt on to make you comfortable sounds more like of a you problem than a me problem. Gotta go. Have a good night. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it. So you're at a calorie deficit 90% of the time? Probably closer to, 90%, 95% of the time. Like I said, for the month of January, I did a 30 days of perfection. So for 30 days, I was at a calorie deficit every single day, and I had lost 24 pounds. What up, Robbie? How you doing? May I ask how old I am? I am 39 years old. I'll be 40 in April. What up, Wild? Ben Affleck? It's funny, I just watched the new Ben Affleck movie last night. And I was like, do I really look like him? Because people come on here all the time and be like, bro, you look like Ben Affleck. And I'm like, I don't know if I see it, but all too often I get called Ben Affleck. Truth behold, if you look like that, Brandon, I'd never wear a shirt either. And Andrew, that's kind of how I'm at. Like, so let me tell you a little bit of a story. Like, when I went to a water park, when I was super fat, like, I wore a shirt inside an indoor water park because I was embarrassed. Like, I was super embarrassed. Like, think about that. An indoor water park, wearing a shirt because I was fat. And I just told myself, like, I'm not doing that again. That was like the aha moment of, like, you need to lose weight and do better. And so at that moment, once I started losing weight, I stopped wearing a shirt altogether. We had a huge family, like, gathering after I'd lost, like, 50 pounds. I didn't wear a shirt the entire time. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to be comfortable being me. I'm not out here trying to impress Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, and if you don't like it, then go away. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's how everybody should feel. Everybody should grow that confidence of, like, do what you like. Do what makes you happy. Wild, it says positive vibes. They're both good-looking dudes. No homo. Thanks, appreciate that. Have thought about interviewing James. Sorry, guys, there's so many questions coming in. I can only see them all. Keep it up. Thanks, Colby. Appreciate it. Damn, I'm not gay, but you look amazing. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. And then once you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that alert button. So every time I go live, you'll get that alert. Y'all can see my lovely, pretty face. I'd appreciate it. You can see I kind of look like him. Sean says, damn, Poppy. What up, brother? Fly says, gut. Yeah, my gut looks like shit, man, because I used to be super fat. Why are you shirtless, buddy? Because I'm at my house. because I don't like to wear a shirt, because I worked way too hard. I've missed way too many meals with people. I've passed on way too many slices of pizza and cans of Coca-Cola to look like this. And not only that, but I want to motivate people, other people to lose weight and to look like this and to do better and to improve their health and get rid of their high blood pressure and get rid of their heart disease and there all this other shit that they're going on, diabetic, by encouraging people to work out and feel better about themselves and like themselves more. So this is me encouraging, trying to get people back. It's funny, somebody the other day asked me, do I think I'm better than people for doing this? And I sat there and I thought about it for a minute and I'm like, yeah, I do. Not for the reason a lot of people think, but because we all have the ability in us for greatness. Unless you have some kind of severe mental or physical disability, which I mean severe, you have greatness inside of you. You're just choosing not to achieve it. For me, for a long time, I allowed myself to be fat and didn't achieve greatness. For the last 17 months, I locked in and decided I want to achieve greatness. I want to walk on and do a bodybuilding competition. I want to feel good about myself. Like, I want to look great. And so, since then, my full focus has been on that. Day 47, I'm not craving any junk food. That's awesome, Thunder. No, it's because you want compliments from dudes. Maybe, John. Maybe I do. Maybe I do enjoy compliments. Maybe I struggle from body dysmorphia, and I have self-confidence issues because I was so fat for so long. So maybe when people say nice things, it does actually feel good. Just like I go out of my way to give people compliments when they tell me that they're sober, or they tell me that they've lost weight, or they tell me that, they got a new job. Like, society is okay to compliment each other. Like, there's a whole psychological philosophy of a 5-to-1 compliment, or I think it's either 5-to-1 or 10-to-1 compliment per demand. So for every draw you give into someone's piggy bank, you can ask for one, or for every 10 compliments or positive statements you give somebody, you can ask for one demand. A demand can be as simple as hand me the remote, do the dishes. So if you continue to compliment people and you deposit in that person's piggy bank, then when you ask for something in return, they're more likely to just say yes and help you out. You had muscles under that fat, just 100%. Yeah, there was a lot of muscle under here. He wants compliment for women. Nah, man, I'll be the biggest thing. I'll tell you, like, men need to be more supportive of men. Like, we'll see a significant drop in the suicide rate among white middle class, which is the highest suicide rate in America, just simply by more men being supportive of men. I want you guys to think about this. If you go on TikTok right now and you go to a woman walking on a treadmill, you'll see 100, 200, 300 women in there say, great job, you're doing awesome, like, good job. You go watch a guy doing that exact same video, you'll see like 6 people in there. And there's no confidence, there's no nothing. Women just naturally nurture and support women more naturally. And if men did the same thing, the suicide rate would decrease, depression would decrease, anxiety would decrease, society would function overall better if people just supported each other. I agree, men need more support from each other. Thanks, Sniper, appreciate that. You're a good person. Thanks, Zola, I appreciate that. And like I said, guys, my primary job is I'm a social worker, so I see this stuff day in and day out of, like, men especially thinking that they got to handle all this stuff by themselves. They're too scared to ask for help because they're ostracized, and you got to be masculine, you got to be tough, but don't be toxic masculine. You got to find the perfect line. And it's bullshit. It's impossible. Really, a guy complimenting other guys is gay, but women complimenting each other. No, I mean anybody can compliment each other. And if you're immature enough to where a dude compliments you and you get upset about it, that speaks more of you than it does on the other person. And I'm not sure if that's what you're saying with it. That's just how I'm reading your question. Well, as a teen, us dudes compare. I mean, kissing, whatever. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's very normal. Cross streams, pee battles. I used to go to Walmart and have like battleships with my buddy and see who could be the loudest. There'd be multiple of us. I got $6. Everybody's oh! And then you got to put it in baseball terms and be like, man, that was only a single, or that was a double. And then your buddy just blows up the toilet like, oh, that was definitely a home run. You won, dude. Keep up the workout. Don't raise your blood pressure. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But when you're leaning down and you look jacked, women will look at you. You're not wrong, Thunder. You are not wrong. Compliments are good. I just think you overtrain your chest. I don't know. I change chest once every 7 days, and I do 17 or 18 sets. So I train chest once a week, and I do 18 sets. I definitely don't think I'm overtraining. I'm going to bed. Thanks, Mason, as always, man. I appreciate the support. Kept Mexican restaurants in business with fart battles. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, you never... I'm not gay, but I definitely check out other dudes' physiques and go like, damn. Andrew, there's this guy that goes to Planet Fitness that I was at tonight, and the guy is just swollen, just But you can tell he's natural because he's got a little bit of fat on him. I'm like, damn, dude, that guy's just fuck. Like, he's just massive. And every time I see this dude, I'm like, dude, you're just a monster. Like has to turn sideways monster. Well, ballsy, good for you. Hopefully it's good. All right, that's fair enough. Thanks, Leslie, appreciate that. Guys, I need 2 of y'all to hit that like button. My goal was 70 likes for this live, and we're absolutely smashing that. So smash that screen, I truly appreciate that. Wednesday, I will find out how much I lost under. That's awesome. That's exciting. Hopefully you hit the number you're looking for. So to me, I've lifted weights the last 5 days. So tomorrow I'm just going to do cardio. So I'll be live tomorrow, probably, I don't know, around 5, 6 o'clock, just to do cardio tomorrow. What was the weight you hit when you realized you were going to make it with the weight loss? Sniper, to be honest with you, man, I always had the knowledge. I was a certified personal trainer at once. And so, for me, I never really had, my first goal was 280. Then it was 260, then 250, then 240. And then it was 235, then 220. Things kept trickling down. And it's I didn't know what I was going to have to get down to what's going to make me happy. And the reality is, the thing that's scary is I don't know what's going to make me happy at this point. Because, again, body dysmorphia is real. So the better you look, the better you want to continue looking. The more you want to continue pushing limits. So I don't know what it is that's going to make me happy. I know right now, ChatGPT says I'm between 10 to 12% body fat. Most people on the internet told me I'm probably closer to 15, 20% body fat. I think naturally, I would walk around at 15 to 12% body, or 10 to 12% body fat. When I do the bodybuilding competition, I'll have to get down to 6%, which means I'll probably have to get down to 190, push 190, which is just a crazy number. But again, I want to be able to walk on stage proudly and represent myself. That's something I've always wanted to do. So right now, have checked your blood work, your cholesterol's gone down. So I had high blood pressure for a while, especially when I was severely overweight. Now my blood pressure is perfect. I just had labs done not too long ago. My doctor said my labs are perfect. So, I'm extremely healthy compared to where I was. Because I had to go see a cardiologist because my blood pressure was high. They thought there was issues. Since I lost the weight, I haven't had any problems. ChatGPT program is becoming, but I try to update photos. Gemini is more objective. All right, I'll take a look at it, Sniper. But I'm also trying to reach out to our local college and get a DEXA scan done, which will give you a more accurate test. So I'm just waiting for them to get back with me, or I'll try to call again tomorrow. But I want to get an actual DEXA scan done and have them give me what my body fat is. Some people, when they're on steroids, they have fat because they're bulky. Well, yeah, Thunder, but people on roids, you'll also see massive acne here. You'll see it on their back. Their skin turns purple, turns a purpley color. The Arnold Classic, which is a big bodybuilding convention that's next month in Columbus, Ohio. I used to go to it every single year. You could always tell the dudes because their skin was a purpley color. And they would have massive amounts of acne from it. How much can I bench press? I can bench press probably 355, 360. I did 305 for a set of 60 or a set of 3 yesterday. He makes up for the small. I missed it. After 30 years trucking, I'm 53. Walk 3 miles, cigarettes. Well, kissing ham, you got to figure it out, man. If you want to achieve it, you can. 53 is young, man. 53 is young. You can still achieve greatness. You just have to decide what you want. Do you want to stop smoking? Do you want to stop drinking? What do you want to do with life? If you're happily content doing that, and you're moving, you're exercising, then continue doing it. Do you think there will ever be a time where you can work out, eat healthy, diet, and not think about your former self. You look great, man, but you might be a little too obsessive. I could be wrong. Arnold, no, you're right, man. You might be 100% right. That's where body dysmorphia. Go Google body dysmorphia. It is a real thing. Like, and people push it too far. People do take it too far. And the reality of it is, like, I have a solid support group with my wife and some friends that have questioned that exact same thing. And they said, when is enough enough? Like, when will you maximize what you're doing and just go into a maintenance mode? When will you increase your calories? So to be honest with you, man, like, I think at a certain point, your support group just steps up and say, hey, you're taking it too far. It's time to chill out. Shut up! My man living over there in his mom's basement, just fucking hating himself. Shut up! You guys talking on the live stream and it's upsetting me. Go be a piece of shit somewhere else, buddy. You look amazing. Thanks, Ice Mix. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Leighton. How you doing today? Truth behold, I never even made good results unless you make it a huge priority. And that's for the thing is, like, I'm obsessed with it. I'm ADHD, and so I hyperfixate on things. And so whatever my hyperfixate is, I put all my energy towards it. So right now, my hyperfixation is on this weight loss goal. It is on building my social media. Like, I've grown probably 4,000 or 5,000 followers total amongst all platforms in the last week. Like, that's crazy. That's 4,000 or 5,000 watching my content daily. Like, and those are more people I can inspire. Those are more people that I can continue spreading my word of positivity and encouraging people to level up, not only with their health, but their finances or whatever else they want to achieve. Sometimes people just need people in their corner. It's that simple. I'm ADHD too. Yeah, Braden, I was diagnosed at a young age. My mom wanted to put me on meds. My dad didn't want to. And so I'm out here just raw dogging life. Hey man, don't let the people get you. You got to be higher about this. Worth a lot more than that. Thanks, Ice Pick. I'm sorry, I missed your name. So what up, Surfboard? How you doing today, man? Guys, I love seeing the same names that are in here day after day after day. I truly love it. That's one of my favorite things. It's not necessarily, I mean, I love the people that send gifts, but it's the people that show up day after day after day that are saying nice things. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. But guys, we need one more of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen. Let's get to 75 likes. We've already smashed our like goal today, which was 70. So let's see if we can get 100. So we got another 18 minutes in this live. Let's see if we can get 100. So smash that like button. Share the live with your friends that you also want to encourage. Ice Mix. You see mine sometimes, bro, but not too often. I be working, man. And Ice Mix, that's for me. Dude, I work a lot. Like, I work like 5, 6 jobs. I work a lot of hours, but I just make it work. Like, I just figure out a way to get things done and I make it work. Potatoes and logs. Okay. Do you get sleep every night? Because I have ADHD and I have good sleep. When I sleep well, my business and my workouts go well. So, I don't know, when you say that, like, when I don't sleep well, I'm miserable. If I sleep under 6.5 hours, it is hard for me to focus and accomplish really anything. So I always try to get about 7 hours a night. That's my go-to. So, like, that's my big goal. Yeah. So if I can sleep, like, I function better, work goes better, my workouts go better. But at the end of the day, I force myself to function well at work. I force myself to go to the gym and lift weights. I force myself to do my cardio, even though I don't want to because I'm tired. I force myself to do those things because at the end of the day, I have to look back at myself tomorrow and say, did I show up? Did I do it? Did I do what was on the schedule? And so for me, I don't want to be pissed off the next day because of what I didn't do the previous day. So for me, it's showing up and showing out because I don't want to be mad at my previous self. Like, there's times I've come home and done my cardio at 11 o'clock at night just because that's what's on the schedule. That's what I'm saying. I work 3 jobs and I barely be at my house. Ice Mix, that's why I bought a treadmill. That's why I started buying more equipment for my house so I could be at home with the kids and stuff more often. Guys, just a quick word. We have to remember sometimes we have kids in here and sometimes kids say things and we don't want to overreact because, again, younger kids, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, they're going to say things that might be annoying, but just remember they're kids at the end of the day, so we got to be careful with that. You think you're better than me? SBS. Depends on what your story, man. How many hours are you working a week? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you trying to achieve greatness? Are you trying to achieve goals? Then it just depends. It just depends. Like, that's a very loaded question. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself and I'll tell you yes or no. I think enough is enough when you are 15 to 12% body fat, when you're trying to lose weight. Thunder, you're probably right. But again, at the end of the day, like I have goals I want to achieve. I want to get down to 303. I want to be able to say that I've lost 100 pounds. It's a big goal. I want to be able to walk on stage at a bodybuilding competition that I've wanted to do since I was 21. I told everybody on this platform, once I get to 6,000 subscribers, that day I will sign up for an all-natural, drug-tested bodybuilding competition. And so I will keep my word on that, and I will sign up. High cortisol will kick in when you overtrain, undersleep, and again, that's just me. Yep, and Arnold, that's why I actually used to lift weights 6 days a week, and I had to cut back to 5 days because I was overtraining. I didn't get the muscle recovery. I wasn't building muscle. Like I felt tired. I felt like shit. And so when I cut back to lifting 5 days a week, I seen a huge, huge change. And so I was lifting 5 days, doing cardio 5 days. But then when I added that 6 day of cardio, I actually seen better muscle recovery. So because my cardio is not super high intense, like it actually removed the lactic acid and helped with a lot of that improvement. But I'm about to get back to work. Be careful. Thanks, Ice Mix, man. Appreciate you. I have ADD. I think too far because of that. Man, Thunder, I hyperfixate on things and I take things way too far. And I focus on things that aren't things and I make up stories in my head. ADHD is a whole vibe. What up, Bailey? How you doing? I keep saying I'm going to get down to 303. I want to get down to 203. Again, guys, you got to remember, not only am I ADHD, but I'm also dyslexic. So words, letters, and numbers get mixed up in my brain, and I don't even notice I do it until I rewatch the live later. So a lot of times I'll rewatch the live, and I'll cut shorts from this. I'll usually cut anywhere from 2 to 4 shorts from each live I do. That way I don't have to really remake like shorts. I can just literally cut them from the work I've already done while live. I'm in great shape, trained, but I usually have 2 to 3 strong beers each night with healthy food. Man, Arnold, it's funny, Arnold used to drink beer even during competition season because he wanted the extra carbs. So again, as long as it fits your macros, you'll be fine. Yes, I started at 303. I'm down to 210. My ultimate goal is 203. If I want to walk on stage at a bodybuilding competition, I'll probably have to get down to 290, which is mortifying, but we will push limits and see what happens. But guys, I need 4 of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 80 likes for this live. 80 likes. Double tap that screen, head up, hit that subscribe, show some love. I would truly, truly, truly appreciate that. There you go. Whoever hit that like button, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now we're just 3 likes away. We've been on the treadmill for 53 minutes, which means we've got 12 minutes left. Thank you, whoever hit that like button. I truly appreciate you. That video dump says, hey, gay. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. How much money you got? I could trade sheets for the right amount of money. I'm tired of working. I am tired of working. As much as I work, I am over it. Thank you, guys. We just jumped up to 82 likes. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for those 82 likes. I truly, truly appreciate it. Surfboard says brain is an inspiration. Thanks, Surfboard. I appreciate that. I love those kind words. That's that stuff that kind of gives me the energy to keep doing this every single day. Thanks, Amazingly, man. I appreciate that. Guys, that's that. You know, even me, who I always try to preach encouragement and try to do the best, like, even my battery runs low that day. So getting the compliments, saying the things like that, guys, it truly does mean everything to me. I truly appreciate it. Do you use creatine? Arnold, I don't, but I'm going to start looking into it because I've had tons of people tell me about it. I just watched a video about Daniel and Bailey who talks about it. So I'm going to start looking into it. How much have you lost? I've lost 93 pounds. So I went from 303, I'm down to 210. So I've lost 93 pounds and I want to get down to 203, and that'll be exactly 100 pounds of weight loss. I like creatine, it bloats me a little bit, especially if you use monohydrate, because mono stands for singular, hydrate is water, so it's going to force water into your muscles. God bless. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate that, man. What's the best way to get fit? The best way to get fit is to be in a calorie deficit. It's that simple. Move your body more, eat less. So if you burn 3,000 calories a day and you eat 2,000 calories a day, then you're going to be at a 1,000 calorie deficit, which means every 3.5 days you're going to lose 1 pound of fat, which means on average you're going to lose 2 pounds of fat every week, and that is perfect. So you just simply have to be a calorie deficit. It's that simple. Get up. What up, Tabby? How you doing? Rupture says, are you on TRT? Nah, man, I'm 100% natural, buddy. I promise you. Like, I'm anti-TRT, I'm anti-roids, I'm anti-GLPD. Like, I think you need to do it for yourself. Now, if you want to take gear like that, like roids or TRT, the only thing I say is, like, good for you if you want to do it. Just don't claim you're natty when you're not. That's the only thing that pisses me off. Like, either be natty and claim it, or tell people what gear you're on. Because what happens is all these people are on gear, become these social media influencers, and then these high school kids see it, and then they have these expectations of their body can look this way naturally, and then they just work hard, and then they realize it's impossible to look this way because these people are on enhancements that allow their body to enhance. And those enhancements shorten your life. I mean, look at the bodybuilders that have died of heart disease lately. Sean Roden, and you just could keep going on and on and on of all these people. How do you feel about calisthenics? Amazingly, man, it's funny you bring that up. I want to start doing calisthenics. I want to be able to do a handstand. I practiced for about an hour last week. I want to be able to do an elbow lever, and I want to be able to do the L hold. So I'm close to be able to do the elbow lever. I have the chest strength to do it and the shoulder strength to do it. I just don't have the core strength yet to hold my legs up. The handstand, I was getting very close, but I was scared. Like, every time I would get up, I would then tumble over because I was scared myself. My floor down here is concrete, so I think I need a place to do it where it's a little bit softer. For that way, if I do need a tank, and I'm not going to hurt myself. My wife's boyfriend isn't natty. Well, good for her. I think I'm good for her, as long as he makes her happy. Really impressive chest and shoulders. By the way, thanks, Captain Thrust. That's a great name. I enjoy your name, buddy. Hey, you are inspiration. Thank you. Appreciate that. My max record for handstand is 12 seconds. My thing is I just want to be able to do it. I want to be able to do a handstand. I want to be able to do the elbow lever. And I want to be able to do the L sit. Which, from my understanding, are like the 3 basics of starting calisthenics. My ultimate goal would be able to do a flagpole. Like, that's what I want to be able to do. Thanks, guys. We are now just 5 likes away from 90 likes for this live. Let's see if we can get up to 100. So everybody right now that hasn't done so already, smash that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I would truly, truly appreciate that, guys. Sure, Juan, whatever makes you happy, bro. Sam, how you doing, buddy? All right, Sam, are you just getting here? I feel like you just got here. Unless I missed you earlier. All right, guys, can we put Juan in a timeout? Juan's taking it too far. The first 6 things were semi-funny. Now I'm just annoyed. Flagpoles are crazy. It takes like 3 years to get it right. Amazing. That's what I want to start doing. Like, I really want to be able to do it. I really want to start practicing it. But it's crazy. And a lot of it, it's like your obliques. So I've increased all my holds on all my core exercises for a lot longer. So, like, I do a crunch and hold for a minute, and I do that twice. I do 4 planks, all at a minute each, but they're on a ball, stirring the pot. And so I do those for a minute each. And so when I started those, I was only able to do a minute. So I've added a whole 30 seconds. So I've doubled it. And it's crazy. And a lot of the time, it's not even my abs that give out, it's my shoulders that give out from holding up my weight. I didn't chat much, but I love the stream. Keep it up, bro. Living, man, I appreciate you, man. Like, I've been getting a few comments on like my videos from people like yourself who say like, hey, I watch your stream. I don't like to talk too much. It makes me uncomfortable. But they're like, keep it up. I appreciate it. So, Living, Matt, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that support. Went from 260 to 204 in 6 months, thinking about starting creatine, but think that it's just water in there. So again, I'm not the expertise on creatine. My only bad story I have with creatine, my buddy's mom was a nurse at the hospital. A guy was taking a significant amount of creatine. The creatine stored up in his legs. He finally lifted his legs. He got significantly sore For a while, come to find out what happened is all that creatine was stored up in his legs, released into his system all at once. It shut down his kidneys, it shut down his liver. I don't know if it ended up unaliving the guy or what happened, but like he was in critical condition for a long time, all simply because the creatine released into his system all at the same time. At that point, I was probably 19 or 20 and haven't touched creatine since then. But guys, I need 2 of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to 90 likes, guys. Right now, let's get to 90 likes. MC says, how long do you walk for? MC, I do 65 minutes, which is 4.3 miles. So there we go, guys. We need 1 more of y'all to hit that like button. Would you ever consider CrossFit? I enjoy it for many years. Nah, not really CrossFit. I'm not a big fan of like jerking things around. I think if it's done right, maybe. I have a friend of mine, she trains CrossFit. She's gotten absolutely yoked. So she does training herself. I consider going to like one of her classes or stuff like that. But I don't think it's anything I would consistently do. You inspired me to lose weight. Thanks, user. I appreciate that. Yeah, bro, creatine is trash. I'm not doing it. Wish my nephew would get off it. Yeah. Again, I've taken it once or twice, and then it's funny story. So I had like creatine monohydrate. Like I said, I was 19, 20, and it's granular. It doesn't stir up. So I gave it to this guy at the gym. He's like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna give this to me? This is great stuff." Takes like 4 or 5 scoops, dumps it in his water bottle, shakes it up. He's just like ah, and then he just go, just starts down it. Also, like he literally just vomits all over the mirror, all over the floor, all over the sinks, and all I can just be like, "Fucking dumbass!" I just turned around and walked away. But literally just try to chug this creatine, and I'm like, not only that, but taking that much stuff will kill you. Like you're just stupid. So I'm glad you threw it up. Thank you for answering my questions. Keep up the good work. Thanks, amazing. Appreciate you. I went on a 25-mile bike ride yesterday. Captain, that's awesome. Biking is fun. There's a lot of high school kids that are taking a crap ton of Yeah? Well, in Thunder, I'm encouraging those people not to because, again, you can do irreversible damage. What up, James? How you doing? What up, Black Vega? How you doing, brother? Black Vega, I've been so focused right now on, like, growing my IG account. I haven't even been watching any shorts lately. So I'll have to go take out and look at some of your stuff. Good morning, brother. I have a bad knee, so I gave up walking and took up cycling. Yeah, Captain, and it's kind of the same thing when people will do, like a... Oh, what are those machines, guys? Someone help me out here. What are those machines? You get on, your legs are on them, and you just kind of go roll back and forth. My brain is not braining right now. Nope, no clue what I'm trying to say. I am wearing silver shorts. Yes, guys, as Sam said, hit that like and subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. Guys, I need your help. What are those things called? You get on them, ellipticals. We got there. Woo! Ellipticals. So a lot of people will use ellipticals because it's better on your knees. So, but for me, I prefer a treadmill. That's why I bought a treadmill instead of buying an elliptical. So, ellipticals are really a lot better. It's harder to control your space on it, or your speed on it, because you have to be the one controlling the speed. And so for myself, like, this I can set the speed and I can just go. And it forces me to keep going. We got there with the elliptical. Guys, we are 7 likes away from 100. I would love to get to 100 likes. I don't think we've ever got anywhere close to this many likes in a single just cardio live. So you guys are being absolutely amazing. I love the support. Elliptical. So these are actually these are my leg day shorts. So they're short shorts, and they're about this high above my knees. Because when I squat, do leg press and things like that, I don't like my shorts to touch my knees. So I purposely wear short shorts for leg day. What up, Pug? How you doing? How do you get a chest like that? You gotta lift heavy, man. The biggest mistake younger kids make nowadays is they don't lift heavy enough. Add more weight. On your 3rd and 4th set, you should have to have a spotter there so you don't hurt yourself. But you've got to add more weight and keep pushing yourself. All too often people will do, I did 12. You know, they'll do 4 sets of 12 at like 125. Like, what did you just do? You did nothing. So for me, I do like 265 for 4, 285 for 4, 295 for 4. When I pushed 305 for 4 yesterday, guys, that last rep looked like this. Like, go take a look at the video. I just posted that video earlier of me doing 305. That last rep, the wife goes to grab him, like, get off it! Like I'm fighting it up, but like you should be struggling hardcore in that last rep. What up, man? Late to the party. What up, Zilla? How you doing, man? Guys, we need 4 of y'all lovely folks to hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Woo! All right. Let's get up to 100 likes. So 4 of y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. There we go, guys. We need just 3 more of you guys. I'd appreciate that. And after you're done doing that, head over and hit that subscribe. Okay, bet, bro. All right, guys, take a look. 65 minutes, 4.3 miles. We've done right around 550 calories. I've already lifted legs today, so my legs are just absolutely shot. They're trying to cramp on me. So I am going to be miserable tomorrow. I guarantee that. Guys, we are 1 like away from 90 likes, or from 100 likes. Oh, now we're 2 likes away. Someone unliked. Look at this, guys. You can see I am just sweating just profusely. Like I am sweating so bad right now. There we go. Someone re-liked it. You exercise this afternoon? That's awesome, man. Have you ever tried training with a club that is amazing for cardio strength? So Arnold, I've only ever done myself. I've only ever worked out by myself for the most part. Once in a while, I'll have a workout partner or my buddy, but I'm kind of a solo act. Like I've never really had a group of people to go with. Zillow with that gift. Thank you so much, Zillow. I truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'd be curious, guys. We just got to 100 subscribers. That is, or 100 followers. Thank you so. Oops, I pinned the wrong thing. That's funny. Anyways, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're almost done here. So, but guys, I appreciate that love and support. I feel like each day I'm getting a little bit better. We're starting to see more striations here. The chest is starting to look a little bit more full. We're starting to get striations here. We're getting striations in the shoulder. The triceps are starting to look more full. What up, Salmon? How you doing, buddy? So I feel like things are starting to fill in. It's funny, I posted a picture or a video online of like saying my back starting to look jacked, and the whole internet made fun of me on Facebook. But I guess it is what it is. But for me, compared to where I was, like I'm extremely happy with how things look. So, can you buy a steel mace online? I don't know what that is, Arnold, to be honest with you. All right, guys. My boob's cramping. Maybe not enough water today, that or not enough. I guess I did chest yesterday, so that'll happen. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate you. I did pulse squats. Yeah, so for me today, I did 4 sets of hack squats, 4 sets of 8. I did 4 sets of 4 on regular squats. I did 4 sets of 12 leg extensions. And then I did 4 sets of 12 leg curls. And then I did the 2 sets of 12 hip abductors, 2 sets of 12 hip adductor. And then I did 6 sets of calves. So for calves, I do 2 sets straight forward, 2 sets this way, and then 2 sets this way. So what is that? 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 26 sets for total for leg day. Please look into it. It's perfect for a home gym. Steel mace. Arnold, I'm never going to remember that. Can you comment on one of my videos of that? And then when I see those comments, I'll just leave it there. I appreciate that. You getting jacked. Keep up the good work. Thanks, On the Rocks. I appreciate that. What up, Kara? I can run longer than you. Carter, you come in here and say the same stupid shit every single time. Bro, do you need a hug? Does your family not love you? Like, we can be your adopted family. Like, all of us here, we come together as a community. We got you, bro. If you need that love and attention, like, because obviously you're not getting it, we can do this for you. But guys, I appreciate all that love and support today. Guys, we got to 101 likes in a little over an hour. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate all that. You guys have an amazing night, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.